So yeah, killing the Nylons in shorter time. You might be thinking, well, you created a task. That is not a fair comparison. I mean, the task is going to be automatically faster, right? Just by being a task. But the thing is, if you compare the two videos, I didn't really do anything different, at least on the surface. The Nylon fight is largely out of your control, because you're spending most of the time waiting for the head to open. So being a task is not the thing that helped the most. What did I do to kill it faster by 1.7 seconds compared to Half-Life 21? And isn't the Nylon all about applying as much damage as possible? Not quite. You see, the Nylon starts off with 1000 health on hard difficulty. It also has another 1000 health stored in the health orbs. There are 20 orbs initially. Whenever Nylon is running low on health, it approaches one of these recharger crystals to replenish its health and health orbs. So all we need to do to kill the Nylon is to destroy all the recharger crystals, apply 2000 damage to Nylon, and after a while the head will open. Is that it? No. Nylon actually has two internal counters. That is the level and irritation. Now let's not worry about the meaning of these names. I mean, who cares what irritation means? Let's just consider them as two integer counters. When you enter the map, Nylon spawns, and when it spawns, the level and irritation take the values of 1 and 0 initially. Over time, the level counter will increment 1 by 1 until it reaches the value of 10, at which point the irritation will set to 2, and when irritation is 2, Nylon's head opens. Remember, our goal is to kill the Nylon as fast as possible, so we need its head to open as soon as possible, which requires the irritation to become 2 as soon as possible, and that requires the level to be incremented as frequently as possible. So then this begs the question, what causes the level to be incremented? This might surprise you. The level increments every time Nylon finishes an animation. It could be any animation. It could be the attack animation, it could be the teleporting ball animation, it could be the turning left or turning right animation, it could be the moving up animation, any animation. I really want to emphasize this again. Nylon's level counter increments every time it finishes any animation, and incrementing to 10 is crucial to getting its head to open. Now, incrementing level as fast as possible is important, so we must make Nylon finish all its animations as soon as possible. This can be accomplished in two ways. The first way is by making it play each animation at a higher frame rate, essentially fast-forwarding every animation. But to avoid confusion, this is not the same as the screen refreshing frame rate. This is the animation frame rate, not the screen frame rate. The second way to make it complete each animation sooner is by making it choose to play the shorter animation sequences. Because it turns out not all of the animation sequences have the same length or the same number of frames. Let's talk about the first method, which is by making Nylon play its animations at a higher frame rate. But think about it, how is this even possible? By lowering FPS max? No, by lowering Nylon's health. Yes, if you keep Nylon's health at a minimum, it would play the animations at a higher frame rate. Valve developers have made it so that there's a linear relationship between the health and the animation frame rate. In this equation, you can see that the lower the health, the higher the frame rate. So if we deal enough damage to Nylon, so that its health reaches 1, which is the minimum possible before its head opens, the frame rate is nearly twice as high. This is why in Half-Life 21 and in our demonstration, we try to get its health down as soon as possible, using a variety of tricks such as quick weapon switching, Gauss rapid fire, Gauss piercing, and in my demonstration, quick Gaussing. In doing so, we make its animations run at twice the speed, which causes the level counter to increment twice as frequently, which causes the head to open in half the time. Remember the 20 health orbs around its head. Normally, when its health gets below 1000 HP on hard difficulty, it would absorb some of the orbs to replenish the health. Since all the orbs hold 1000 HP, Nyland essentially has another 1000 HP available to it. Now suppose the following. Suppose Nyland has already absorbed 10 orbs. There's another 10 orbs left which hold 500 HP. Now, if you save and load the game at this point, the remaining 10 orbs will magically disappear. Poof, gone, just by saving and loading the game. So effectively, you have wiped out the remaining 500 HP available to the Nyland. This is caused by a programming error on Valve's part, which I won't go into detail in this video. The usefulness of this exploit comes down to being able to damage the Nyland less to get its health down to 1 so that the level counter increments twice as fast, getting the irritation to set to 2, and making the head open in half the time. But nothing's new up till here. We've already seen these tricks in Half-Life 21 many years ago. So, what made Nyland's head open 1.7 seconds faster in my demonstration? It is thanks to the second method of making Nyland finish each animation sooner, which is by making it choose to play the shorter animation sequences. It turns out, the turning left and turning right animations have the shortest length. They have the smallest number of frames. By circling underneath Nyland, I got it to keep playing the shortest animation sequences in combination with keeping its health as low as possible. This allows him to finish each animation in the shortest possible time and allowing the level counter to increment as fast as possible, which allows his head to open as soon as possible. In comparison, if you look closely at Half-Life 21, you'll see that the Nyland isn't always playing the shortest animations, which is not optimal. We can't really see what's going on, but I'll wager a guess that 2 of the increments are due to the float animation, which is 1.5 times slower than the turning left or the turning right animations, accounting for roughly 1 second, and a couple of more increments due to the moving down animation, which is also slower, probably accounting for the rest of the time save. So, in summary, the goal of a Half-Life speedrun is to kill the Nyland as soon as possible, which requires the head to open as soon as possible, which requires the irritation to be set to 2 as soon as possible, which requires the level counter to increment as frequently as possible, which in turn can be achieved by 2 methods. One by making Nyland play each animation at a higher frame rate by keeping his health low, and another by making Nyland play the shortest animation sequences.